Martin Brundle believes the relationship between Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris will never be the same after the Singapore Grand Prix. Brundle thinks it was only a matter of time before this happened, as he believes their collision at the start of Sunday's race will change things forever. While he hit it as best he could, Piastri was clearly not happy with how he felt he'd been treated by Norris and McLaren during the Singapore Grand Prix, especially since it comes 2 races after the Italian Grand Prix, where the Aussie reluctantly let his teammate back past after a slow pit stop that was no fault of his own. In his column for Sky Sports, Brundle writes that this chain of events will change things at McLaren permanently. Quote, "It would have been a feisty post-race team debrief, and I have no doubt whatsoever that the dynamics between the 2 McLaren drivers will irrevocably change going forward. It was just a matter of time. Perhaps McLaren should now just let their 2 drivers duke it out, gloves off, between themselves with zero interference. Any nuclear fallout will be tempered by the need to finish races, score points, avoid FIA in-race penalties, avoid Verstappen catching the pair of them, and running out of the latest specification of parts as the team focuses on 2026. End quote. Jenson Button believes 2026 will be a make-or-break season for Lewis Hamilton, stating we'll either see Hamilton come back to his best or someone that will retire at the end of that year. Hamilton is signed on for next season at Ferrari and even has a clause that could keep him there for 2027, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. Hamilton came over the line in 7th position on Sunday in Singapore, but was given a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits too often in the closing stages of the race, as he was having major brake issues that were forcing him to cut corners. The Brits, who came into the year with massive expectations, will most likely finish the season in 6th position in the standings, which is where he is now. His former teammate Jenson Button believes Hamilton will face a make-or-break year in 2026. Quote, "I think we've seen some brilliance through the year. I take it all the way back to the Shanghai Sprint, which was very impressive. He doesn't have his team of people around him like he's had for many years racing with the Mercedes as a world champion. It does take a bit of time. With the new regulation change, which is massive for next year, that's when we're going to see either Lewis at his best or a Lewis that's maybe going to walk away." End quote. George Russell may have added a 5th win to his Formula 1 CV, but the Brit does still not have a contract for next season at Mercedes as things stand. Formula.HQ have reported Russell has turned down several offers from the Silver Arrows already and have added what the main obstacles are for the Brits' camp. It was great timing for Russell to grab his 7th pole position and 5th win this weekend when it comes to his contract negotiations, as he'll no doubt be in a stronger position. The aforementioned report states Mercedes want to keep Russell on 60 marketing days per year, especially now Lewis Hamilton is gone, whereas the 27-year-old himself is adamant to bring this number down. This is one of the key disagreements in negotiations. The other regards contract length, with Russell ultimately being fine with signing a 1-year deal, but only if it has a special clause that automatically extends the contract if he beats his teammate in 2026. Where it has previously been reported money was also a key issue, the Formula.HQ report does not mention this as a current obstacle. Well, that's been it for today's news video. We'll be back tomorrow with this week's special, so make sure you tune in for that. But thank you so much for watching this one, and peace.